Another season done. You're probably wondering where Ben is. He's not that bird outside. He's not here. He was supposed to be here, but he's not. Thanks, Ben. So I just thought it'd be good to recap the season we just had. There'll be a few more videos in the summer, maybe, but essentially this might be the end of the channel, we don't know. I'll discuss that more in the end. These birds are just chirping up like nobody's been chirping. Before we get any further, of course, huge thank you to FOTMob for making this season possible. If it wasn't for FOTMob, then the channel would have died before the season even started, let's be honest. I would not have been able to fund or budget or anything for the season if it wasn't for FOTMob. And it's the fact that FOTMob is also an amazing app. I didn't just partner with FOTMob for the sake of it. Anyone watching this knows that has used FOTMob. It is honestly the best app to have on a match day. It's amazing, and I feel proud to say that we've worked with them for a season long, and we are like their main outlet on YouTube in terms of influencer marketing. We are the hub for FOTMob, and I feel like people have begun to appreciate that, and hopefully we managed to show more people what FOTMob was. I'm guessing most of you before the season even started knew what it was as an app, but it feels pretty cool to say that we've helped to amplify them on social media more. It's an amazing partnership, and thank you so much to FOTMob. If this is where it ends, then thank you so much for helping us to have another season of it. It's well up. So we've got a list here that was supposed to be worked through with me and Ben, but obviously Ben didn't turn up, so thanks Ben. We're going to do best limbs to start with. I think it has to be Charlton, last game of the season. Probably. That was probably the best, even though we weren't fully in it. We were at the top of it, and everyone was like, oh, it wasn't that good. It definitely was, but we just weren't fully in it. But yeah, best limbs I'd say was definitely the Charlton game. Roll the clip. Best atmosphere of the season I would say was Porto Benfica. Obviously Benfica won and they still want me to die, but the atmosphere was good, so was that. The worst moment of the season was probably when we were doing the win, draw, lose stuff and we were following a team until they lost or drew. And then we went to Rochdale, and then I believe it was Charlton lost to Rochdale, and then we had to go back to Rochdale the next week. Hands down the worst moment. Roll the clip.
Ben, strangle me please. I've had enough.
Best overall day? Probably the Porto Benfica game, although Porto lost, which obviously ended up losing us the league. Getting to go pitch side, getting to be like a yard away from Miki Casillas, having Marega nearly run into me, getting to go on the pitch at half time to present an award, that's a day that I'm never going to forget in my life. Probably the best football day I've ever had, so yeah. Worst overall day? Worst overall day today because Ben didn't turn up. No, again Rochdale. That was horrible. So the reason the Rochdale game was horrible was because it was like 150 quid each to get to Rochdale and back, and the game included. We don't want to spend that.
Yeah! Oh my God!
Best moment of the season? For me, it was when Whittam stayed up and James Beardwell ran away celebrating. Like, I think he's living proof that whatever level you're at in football, football just encapsulates everyone. Football is for everyone, and whatever level you're at, you can be extremely passionate about your club, regardless of the money, regardless of the complete extortion that's going on in the Premier League and the Champions League and everything like that. You can always find genuine, real football within about 2 miles of you. And James is just such a good example of that. And it was so satisfying to see Whittam stay up on such a tight budget, staying up on the final day of the season and getting to see James so happy. That's a moment that is probably going to stick with me for ages.
James is off. What a hero. What an absolute hero.
question we get asked loads now, are we coming back next season? And the answer is I don't know. It depends. Essentially, we're only going to come back next season if we can find sponsorship. I don't want to do a Patreon again because Patreon was... I wasn't great at it. I was quite slack with it. And the only company I want to sponsor us for an entire season is FOTMob. So if we can come to an agreement with FOTMob again to work next season, we'll be back. So yeah, because essentially this video was the last video in the deal with FOTMob that we had at the start of the season. So now it all just kind of ends with FOTMob. That unless it doesn't, we'll see next week. Basically, I don't know. The answer is I don't know. I know Ben revealed we were coming back next season on Twitter. Thanks for that, Ben. Because we're not definitely. It depends on what happens with FOTMob. Nothing's sorted yet. I will say we're definitely talking to FOTMob and both sides are keen. We just need to come to a deal. I feel like this is like a transfer deal. Both sides are keen. Medical on its way. It's not like that. We just haven't really had the conversation yet. The football season's just ended. And we also need to keep the channel active over the summer if we are coming back next season. But we don't know if we definitely are coming back next season. So there's a chance the channel will die whilst everyone else is just finding content to produce over the summer. I don't know. It's Champions League final tonight as well, so Heung-min Son's name's going to be used a lot in titles in Korean to get views. We don't do that. Maybe we should do that. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we should have been more clickbaity all season and we wouldn't be having a conversation as to whether we're coming back. I don't know. Thank you all for the season. It has been amazing. Like honestly, like you guys don't understand. You just see like a 20 minute, 15 minute video of our day, but it's just amazing going to football with Ben, going with Jodie, going with whoever, and having the memories that I'll have for a lifetime. I'll have videos to show my grandchildren. If nothing comes of Awaydays, nothing comes of it in the long run, but we've definitely made some memories for now. Thank you all for watching, and we'll hopefully see you next season. Bye. Have a good time. Have a good time. Thanks for coming, Ben.
We're not going to Bristol! Oh no! Some Mansfield fans are going for it. This is carnage. Oh no. There's a scrap. Not a good end. This has not ended well. And here we are.
Fair play to the stewards.
They have just let like 20,000 people on the pitch.
Yeah, but they've done what they needed to do.
He didn't acknowledge me, but it's good enough.
one.